Where's. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversation. I don't know why my camera's not on. Let me go ahead and fix this for y'all real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy that my camera. Why my camera ain't on 720p, 1080p high definition? All right, y'all should be able to see me now. Where's. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversation. Voice of the West Coast. Home of the culture. It's Duse M's done. And we got a lot of content to get into today. Whack 100 pimps out Blueface to No Jumpers Adam 22 and his wife. See, these niggas got smoking mirrors going on right now. I mean, they got y'all believing that they really got that bag like that. But I don't know people that got that bag like that do such desperate things. Make porn videos. You didn't start out as a porn star. You're supposed to finish the game the same way you entered it, through music, through artistry, through talent, not turning into a reality TV star, having females fight over you, all of that weird stuff. That's just not behavior of somebody who got it just to make the thing. Hold on, pause 1 second. We're getting changing the song on the intro. So we finna get into it because it's a lot. Bang that like button if you're just coming in. You know what I'm saying? Bang that like button, bang that like button, bang that like button. Whoo! Oh, we got to close it and then come back in. Oh, shit. Let me go ahead and get over here. Oh man, this is some nasty work, man. So it's been, and I got into it with some crazy broad on the internet. She defending Chrisean's wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with defending Chrisean or defending anybody and supporting anybody, but you don't support them through their wrongs. That's what's wrong with our community right now, bro. Especially considering the fact that stupid people like me that's from the streets prioritize money so much, caught up in the hedonistic ways and materialistic ways, which is the American way. Because a lot of our sisters only value us based on what we can actually do for them. There is no we're coming together to build something. It's supposed to be you're the slave. You go build, you go work and build something for us. And I'm going to save my money. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to then leave you and get Section 8 where you can't even see your kid and come in this household at this place, right? That was one of the things the government did to make sure that they helped tear down the black family structure. You knock off the head of the family, the body falls. And now you have emotional actions and emotional leadership from women. Salute to my baby mama, Lakeisha Andrews. I got no complaints about her motherhood. I got no complaints and nothing but admiration and how strong she is to raise my son up, keeping him out of jail, keeping him from making the mistakes that I made after doing 10 years in the feds, 8 years in the state, after being only out for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? She did the best that she could do and still was able to excel um excel monetarily through getting her education, her doctorate degrees, and becoming a school principal, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Taking tier 1 class after getting the doctorate, taking the tier 2 class. I understand the plight and struggle of single mothers. Salute to Lakeisha again, man. I could never stop giving her praise on being motherhood. And she's covering up for me prioritizing money, hopping counters and credit unions and banks to get it how I live. You know what I'm saying? Because we coming from impoverished situations where my parents didn't leave me with a home. They didn't leave me when I turned 16 or 15, was able to get a permit. They didn't give me a car. My father was in jail. So I repeated the cycle. And that's no justification. I'm just as wrong as he was, because I should have seen it before and ensured that I went the opposite way to break that cycle. I failed my son. I failed my baby mother. I'm not even just saying as far as relationships. Relationships go up and down. You know what I'm saying? It's good and bad in all of them. And she did her best to stay with me even after I got incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as being a partner, co-parent in my son's life. You know what I'm saying? So this is a real sensitive issue. So I had to speak on it. The Damu Kiwe Conversations. Please give me feedback in the chat. And we're going to get into first Blueface getting pimped out. And after we get through with Blueface, we'll get into Chrisean Rock and Chrisean Jr. Imagine a woman naming her son after her and calling him Junior. She wish she was a nigga. We'll get to that once we get to that. Let's go. Damu Kiwe Conversations. We finna get to this first video right now. Two gangsters for YouTube. My boy, Blue. No jumper.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? So Blueface is issuing out a fade. He wants to fade Adam 22's wife in bed. My boy wants to put Lena on Schoolyard Crip. You can either fight to join the set, or you can get sexed in. I guess he's hoping that she takes the last option. Blueface is summoning her for a DP, but the definition of a DP is different this time. It's a little erotic. I wonder how Adam 22 is gonna feel about this, because him and Blueface are best friends. He might feel some type of way about it.
Adam, I will fuck your wife.
Wow.
I will fuck your wife, man. On camera, we can film it.
He's saying, Adam, I will fuck your wife on camera and we can film it. Imagine that. What kind of freaky, highly weird shit is going on around this funky joint? He want to smut out this mountaineer's wife, which is cool. I get that. But the strange part is the mountaineer is into this. He wants to be there. Holly weird. Blueface. From rap artist to reality show star to porn star. How far we is falling. Damn.
For sure. I get my percentage. You know what I mean? But it's just me and your wife. No other dick. I don't want to see.
He said, but no other niggas there. I don't want to see your pink dick.
See your little pink, man. I don't want to come on.
Bro, that would psychologically fuck me up anyway, having to think about this Mountaineers Pink Panther. When I see and get ready to fuck her, I'm thinking about this Mountaineer is going to be watching this, because even if because you're not, we ain't allowing nobody to be there because I question the Mountaineer's sexual preferences. But we're recording this, and I know he wants to watch me. He's getting a kick out of it. This is kind of like his thing. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? He lied and said he wasn't there when the other brother took down the Mountaineer, dicked her down. You know what I'm saying? He said the pussy was so blown out he couldn't even come. You know what I'm saying? This bitch that been ran through. Adam said when he met her the first night, him and another one of his boys trained her. You know what I'm saying? But they say they getting tests, man. Everybody got a history. So I'm not even tripping. Lena The Plug, do your thing. You in the porn. I respect what you doing as far as getting it the best way you know how and working that trick. They say a sucker's born every day. But what I'm tripping off of is how this nigga wants to see a black man once again ravage his wife's coochie. You know what I'm saying? Pussy. Pussy. Does he want to watch? This is nasty work, man. But yeah, that just thinking about this nigga Pink Panther will fuck up me mentally. And sex is like 75% mental, man. Who you with, how you envision her, it really gets you up more. The fact that this Pink Panther is gonna be watching this and being turned on, it kind of like fucks up the whole thing to me mentally. Bro.
Man, we got breaking news. It looks like Lena has accepted his fade. She says she only messes with blacks that got a long anaconda. She doesn't know if Blueface is packing or not, but she's willing to give him a try. She's willing to be the newest member of Schoolyard Crips. She agrees to all his terms, just as long as Adam 22 is there. She wants him to watch. She said Adam is gonna beat his meat while we get it on.
Oh my God. CS2 back. I wonder if this is what he did when she got ravished by the other dude, because he the one that worked the camera. Dude came out and said it. What's dude name? When we go live, because we're going to do this live tonight and react to this video, I want y'all to put it in the chat, the dude that ravished his wife, the black muscular dude that ravished the Mountaineer's wife, and said that he couldn't even come because he said it was kind of weird because the nigga got at him in his DM and said he's a fan of his work and he want him to ravish his wife. Cool. How much you gonna pay? He tell him 5,000 or something. The nigga said, I'm gonna pay you 10,000. You know what I'm saying? So he like, cool, I'm getting the money. But when he get there, he said it was weird because Adam's working the camera. I wonder if Adam was beating his meat, you know what I'm saying, choking his chicken when the brother was ravishing his wife. This is some real sick, highly weird shit, bro. Hey, Blueface, the schoolyards, this is how y'all swinging. Nasty work. See, this is why you don't let these weirdos start claiming y'all hood just so y'all can profit monetarily. Nigga, get your own bag and have some kind of morals about yourself. These niggas accept anything now.
It's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. Man, things are getting spicy, my boy.
Hey, Blueface, I saw your little video. At first, I wasn't down. Normally, I work with well-endowed, well-hung professionals, and you haven't really proven yourself. But after a long conversation with my husband here, I've decided that I'm willing to make an exception. You have 2 weeks. That should be enough time to get tested, to get your stamina up, to just get all around prepared. I want you showered. You, me, a cameraman, and my husband sitting in a little chair in the corner watching us.
Did she say, I want you showered? Implying that he doesn't shower because he's black? Or because she knows something that we don't know? This is nasty work. Oh, it could be a jive because the essay had went, that was in jail, said he was selling with him, said the nigga wasn't going to the showers. The nigga's a Viking, my nigga. So maybe that's what she was trolling him about on that one. Nasty work. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And Adam 22 watches. Nasty work, bro. Nasty work, homie. You know what I'm saying? So we got that Blueface right there. We're gonna get rid of that one and remove that. And then we're gonna go to the next video. I think it's a clip. You know what I'm saying? So Blueface getting pimped out by CS2 back. See, the craziest part is his manager got some money in his name while he was in jail. They gave him some money. Some executives gave him some money because Wack told them, allegedly, Wack told the executives, I need to keep Blueface alive while he's in jail. I need 180,000 or whatever it was, 280,000, almost by around 200 bands. And they gave it to him. And Wack 100 didn't go visit him not one time. No, nothing. Spent that money up, lived off that money, didn't make sure he had money on his books, no, nothing. Right? And then he get out and he ain't got nothing for him. If he would have used it and flipped it, so when he came home, he had something for him, I could understand that. He been pimping this nigga out. Nigga, this ain't MTV, How to Pimp My Ride, or no, How to Pimp SYs. This nigga pimping the schoolyard out a pay route. So, Trap LA, shout out Trap LA, shout out Crash D, DJ Crash D. This whole situation getting wilder by the day. Lena The Plug really hopped on camera, talk about she'll take Blueface down on camera as long as Adam gets to watch. Hollywood relationships different. Clout contracts, loyalty optional, and everybody trying to trend before lunchtime. Blueface out here building a harem. No, I think he's the harem. Adam filming everything. And Lena's talking like she's negotiating a Zeus Network finale. LA messy right now. Grab your popcorn, bro. This is what's going on. Holly weird. And it's only going to get spookier and weirder. And we're going to get to that sooner rather than later. So let me get rid of that. I'm going in order. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep things organized. You know what I'm saying? So here goes Say Cheese. Well, that's the same thing. We don't even need to do we don't even need to do it, but Say Cheese covered it also. You know what I'm saying? Lena The Plug and Blueface. You know what I'm saying? And so let's start getting into some of the messier shit, right? Because I think with all these hoods being targeted for RICOs and indictments, I think that a lot of these people are working with an agenda to get other people, gang members and street niggas, to incriminate themselves and implicate themselves so that they can be arrested and prosecuted if they're found to do after being investigated, if they're investigated and found to be doing any kind of crime, man. You know what I'm saying? And remember, blammers are not legal in California. You know what I'm saying? They are not legal to
Blue don't talk to the bitch, but the fact that she got a little dude like that, you know, he all on the internet, so she ain't got that. She really need to get out of LA, bro. She can diss the whole Crip ball.
So my bad, man. I had to get take a call out with my son, man. But back to Blueface.
I don't have to ask that.
Oh shit.
Whenever I'm around, she know that.
Yeah.
Everybody know that.
Oh yeah.
I don't gotta ask that. Cause see, you gotta remember, bitch said she can't wait till he dead or in jail.
Yeah, he
so
said,
you
yeah,
either coming to kill him, you either coming to kill him, or you coming to set him up and violate. So based on that, you know fly zones. You can't come around, especially know where I'm at. And whatever you bring with you, we smash it. It's that simple. So
that makes
you know, we did clubs and all this shit at the time when niggas was really doing it, right? So I don't get up and just
the real time.
Like, yeah, so it's like when it's time for business, it's time for business. I mean, let me see, we did the zoo shit. Chrisean Rock tried to pull up here tonight. She got ran the fuck up out of here.
Really? You're lying. What?
You got to remember, when I'm on deck, it's a different crowd on deck.
Wait. Did she try to pull up with the Bloods again?
No, what they looking for, they called me this morning. So the Bloods that was with her, Zeus, now they looking for her. Because the bitch told them that she gave Blueface dude's mama and baby mama address, which is a lie. Because Blue don't talk to the bitch. But the fact that she got a little dude like that, you know, he all on the internet, so she ain't got that. She really need to get out of LA, bro. She can diss the whole Crip card and the one little blood card who was milking her. Now they didn't turn on her. So I guess tonight she pulls up with a bouquet of roses.
Yeah.
Right? I guess she thought she was gonna walk in with him, but Wax Crew is here. It don't work like that.
You shut it down?
Immediately. I don't gotta say nothing. When I'm on deck,
wait, did you ask Blueface if you're gonna shut it down? You made the executive decision.
No, I don't have to ask that.
Oh shit.
So Whack 100, Chrisean comes up there at one of the events. At one of the events that they have for baddies or some Zeus Network event. So mind you, if y'all don't remember, Blueface got out of jail. Whack ain't got nothing for him. So he's crashing out so that he could get some kind of clout going and generate some money. This is what's crazy and what's wrong with a lot of YNs right now. They drunk for the clout, bro. They'll do anything because they equate clout to money. And it might get you some crumbs, but it might also have some other kind of repercussions. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go to why that's a bitch made move, and Whack 100's in violation, and Blueface is a buster, especially after paroling from 50-50 yard. And I'm not telling y'all something I haven't confirmed. I talked to Blueface the night before he left. My homeboy, who he's no longer a gang member. In fact, I interviewed him from Bompton, put me on the phone with Blueface because I could help him collect some money. It's called an admin arrangement. Collect some money that he has waiting him 6 figures, awaiting him because he has a dumbass, illiterate manager that doesn't know how to properly register his catalog, right? And And so I talked to him. He got my number, all of that shit. He calls me, cool. I'll take my 20% for helping him get his bag, showing him exactly where the money's at and what he got to do. If not, that's his loss. He hasn't called me since he got out, but the homie is on a 50-50 yard. He's no longer a gangbanger. He put me on with him. So you parole from a 50-50 yard, which is no bueno if you are active gang member, right? And Blueface called out for a DP by his own homies after allegedly turning down Faze in prison. Nice face, bring your nice ass to the town, pussy, get your issue. So this is a schoolyard Crip telling them to come through. This is a Playboy gang.
Who you are.
Wait, hold on. Let's get to the part where he did
GM.
First day in, I'm squabbling the Tank Twin. Where you from? Because I'm squabbling on Stain Twanks and Pool Putts. Oh my goodness, did he use?
And we fucking up the streets, yeah, no drugs.
You're not finna compare me. They're gonna be like,
so he said STAINS, which is a disrespectful epithet towards Black Peace Stones, City Stones, Jungle Stone, which are enemies with the set that Blueface has began to claim.
First day
after
in,
high
squabbling
school,
the Tank Twin.
right?
Where you from? Because I'm squabbling on Stain Twanks and Pool Putts.
Now he say,
oh my goodness,
Twank,
did you? You're not finna compare me. They're gonna be like, man, this nigga going crazy.
So this the type of buster he is. You check my tattoo, you see a big ass Fruittown 30s with the 7 in there. Fruittown 30s, that's where I'm from. Fruittown brims, 37th Street, 30 Gangster Brim with neighborhood brims right there with the NH 2920, 29th Street brims, right? So you talk to me, we got business, we talk business. A homie put you on. You wasn't on no gangbang shit while you up in there on that 50-50 yard. That's how you even came home 2 weeks early, right? And now you get out and do this PC ass shit, disrespecting the 20 Bloods, the Black Peace Stones, and even the Playboy Gangster Crips. So let's hear what the
gotta bounce on here on lanes because he just jumped on that live and popped it on some homies and said, and this 20s, this Blackstone, this all that on lanes, and you came to jail, you went high power gang, and you and went to the pen, you went PC, all type shit. So I seen another person say, hey, where you was at before you went to that yard. Again, you have to get on there and say that. Ain't no hate, it ain't nothing. It's all good in the hood. Happy a month. That's happy people go home. Jesus Christ. But with gang members, if he was a regular person, it'd be good. With gang members, dead homies, especially from the land, you ain't getting away with lying. GM, who you getting with? I hit the homie from Blackstone, and I'm here with plenty of them, and they say,
nah, he got down with the homie from New York Brims, 5'9" in reception. The homie's back in jail right now too. Or else I would call him, right? The homie whooped the nigga feet. But we'll have an interview with the homie when he tap in. I'm quite sure he gonna tap in. But then let's go here. Here's the song.
Bust down, Tatiana.
I started to leave you alone, bro, because we don't even know who you
Niggas don't even know
are.
You
You just popped up, whatever, cool. I'm like, damn, I don't know this nigga, but he got the real scrap yards in his videos. You feel me? So I was like, whatever. Nigga don't know you. Never heard nothing about you. Then they tell me you from Santa Clarita. But fuck all that. Let's meet up and die, nigga. What's up, Tiny Bodine? You want to meet too? What's up, Tiny Bodine? You want to meet up?
Right.
Niggas don't want to meet up.
Yeah, Bodine didn't respond to that, huh? Tiny Bodine from Schoolyard. That's one of the 100 EBT niggas too. He been riding with Wack and fucking with the nigga Wack. So this is the type of shit that could cause a gang war. A nigga got all of these cases. I don't know what happened to the Vegas case, the other cases. He has so many different charges. He gonna do this little turnaround in the pen, go to a 50-50 yard. Nigga ain't heard about him lining it up with no NHB 20s or Blackstones, period. Right? But you get out and you big super Crip. What a facade. What a fraud. Right? Nigga get at you on some business shit. You very, very respectful. But then you get out and whack you in violation for making blood feel that comfortable. And if since he feel that comfortable, you need to bring blood to the table. But we know you not. He's gonna pull a PC move, and you gonna pull a PC move just like you did. Did Chrisean Rock get to fucking with Blueface's so-called ops? Right? Fucking with Blueface's so-called ops. And her boyfriend, or the nigga she fucking, I can't call her boyfriend. She belonged to the streets. She a rat. You know what I'm saying? She trying to clout fuck her way to the top. Hold on 1 second. So you trying to get a gang war started. Now, mind you, the fact that he's back with CS2 back after CS2 back didn't come visit him, didn't look out for him, didn't have nothing for him when he came out, but just there to profit up off of his motion, you know what I'm saying? Makes me start to wonder, is that how some of these cases is going away that he had caught? Is he trying to start a gang war and get the Black P Stones, the Rollin 20s, the Playboy gangsters indicted? And is Chrisean working with him? Now, whether she's just doing it consciously doing it or unconsciously doing, I don't know. But in any event, it looked like that's the direction that we're trending. Y'all need to watch what the fuck is going on. To the homie from Blackstone, bro, don't allow these weirdos to get y'all tricked up off the street, especially on some dick and pussy shit. But while we're on Blueface, before we get deeper into that, and I'll go to the dude from Blackstone, call himself C Blank, and we'll get to
all that shit. I'm gonna stay away from all that, bro. I don't feel like, you know, it's too much around me, bro.
Shout out that girl Henny.
I need to take a step back for a sec. So I'm gonna just do that. Sorry about the mic situation, chat. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's like too much going on, chat. It's very demonic, bro. I gotta take a break from LA, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. It's too much shit, chat. It's just, I don't know, bro. I feel like nauseous now around this environment. Nauseous. So, that's just a choice that I'm making, and if you guys like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I genuinely don't care. At the end of the day, that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe it's a 2-day break, maybe it's a 1-day break, maybe it's a 10-hour break. But I'm taking a fucking break. All right, we'll see what happens. But pay Clippers, they're getting paid on Monday, bro. Monday through Wednesday, they're getting paid. But chat, I love you, motherfuckers. I know it was a short stream. I don't feel well. Stream for 3 hours. I still have to come through, show love to Blueface, give y'all a stream. But I really don't feel well today. Like, I feel hella nauseous. So it's not laziness. It's none of that. I'm streaming every day. It's just, at least I gave y'all 3 hours. I hope y'all understand. But no, just appreciate it. I feel very nauseous, bro. So I don't feel the best. I need to get some rest, bro. I woke up at like 4 p.m. too. Like, it's not, you know, I gotta get my shit together. But I love y'all, boys. I appreciate y'all for everything. Fuck. Chat. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, bro. I'm staying away from being around drugs, weed, alcohol, all that shit. I'm gonna stay away from all that, bro. I don't feel right. You know, it's too much around me, bro. To where I need to take a step back.
So Amiri, how do you pronounce his name? Neon scene, right? A pretty famous streamer. I'm not too familiar with his work. Attended Blueface's homecoming party, and he was streaming it. He did 3 hours, and he said he made a decision that he was going to leave and take a break from LA, and that he feels demonic energy in that place. That's what's going on, bro. Highly weird, demonic behavior. This is just a little indication, you know what I'm saying, of what's moving around that. And it's pretty good. Wax said he was there. You know what I'm saying? So now we gonna get to let me pull up some more stuff. Speaking of demonic, this blew my fucking mind, right?
I start caring when it's like his blood speaking up. Like, all right.
Okay.
His grandmama, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Care. His daddy, what the f? So when he get older and see this, only person he gonna see is defending him as his mama. Is that okay? You know, like, it's like I wouldn't even, honest to God, that's why sometimes I wish I never had my kid because of the evil stuff that's
carried over your head.
No, it's like
just how the evil in the world.
Yeah, so much evil, but even it's close to my kid. It's in his daddy, it's in his grandma, it's in the people that
I think that's now
looking
why
at the clout. My baby is clouted out too. Like he got hella clout, bro. Like I don't care for
that
right.
baby.
I start caring when it's like his blood speaking up. Like, all right.
Okay.
His grandmama, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
So she's blaming the grandmother and Blueface of being demonic.
Oh, they see this,
but has
only person he
no
gonna see is
accountability.
defending him as his mama. Is that
Yeah.
okay? You know, like it's like I wouldn't even. Honest to God, that's why sometimes I wish I never had my kid because of the evil stuff that's
carried over your head.
No, it's like
just how the evil in the
says she wished she never had her kid because of the evil he's surrounded with. And she points the finger at Blueface, and she points the finger at his grandmother, which I believe is Blueface's mother, right? That she's talking about. Right? Animize in the comments, 7,000 likes almost, says this girl has no accountability. Mike Brazy said she messed that baby up because she was thinking more about the nigga than that baby. She only had him to try to keep Blueface. She said she would get pregnant by him to not go back to Baltimore, and this was on the audition tape before she ever met the nigga in person. Keep a nigga baby. Chasing clout. This is sad, bro. And it gets sadder, right? Oh, we got the new intro. We're gonna have it on the once I'm able to upload it. Wow, bro. So then she talked about this baby is clouded out, and she that baby or this baby. Why you don't say my son is clouded out? Why are you distancing yourself from motherhood? This is nasty, bro. Let's go.
She like, oh, he's strong. Pick up the fucking baby, you dumb. Why you let him fall in the first place? I had to walk out the hotel, bro. It made me so mad. I had to call my mama and tell her, like, Mom, like, I think this girl, like, trying to, like, get, like, let the little nigga get hurt on the accident. Like, she's sick, Mom. And all this because I like, you feel me? I try to be nice and say it was because of the face tat. That's why I left you. No, I left you because you're horrible.
I said, nigga,
he don't walk. She need to go take him to therapy, y'all. She be capping for y'all. He don't walk. But he can walk if she take him to proper therapy. He will do the right stuff. And everybody that's sitting around just want to be in the limelight and get some views and watch y'all all the people. Like y'all sick as hell. Like you feel me? At least I was trying. I'm trying to stand little bro up. You feel me? I'm stretching him out. I'm getting him right. You feel me? Make sure he got the fresh little clothes on. Try to get him right. Everybody else watching that, y'all sick as fuck too. Y'all need to go to jail with it. Shit homies. Y'all all
So he don't eat nothing but milk. I swear to
no,
God.
no, it's not. He don't eat nothing but milk. That's all she trying to give him because that she retired. Y'all, bitch is slow. I didn't. You gotta feed him. You gotta feed him. He doesn't like it. He look slow. Bitch, dead homies. You gotta get away from me. Cause you making me feel like I'm slow. Like no, you really retired. You know you can't argue with somebody about their kids, and I wasn't gonna be the nigga to. But now, to go to jail. Dead homies.
Somebody said, did he fall off the bed?
Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really got into it about. But look, little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, pick him up. She like, oh, he's strong. Pick up the fucking baby, you dumb bitch. Why you let him fall in the first place? I had to walk out the hotel, bro.
This kind of neglect is fucked up, bro. I don't want to tear her down even worse, but I don't even think there's no way you can address this situation and this level of neglect without holding this irresponsible bitch responsible. You irresponsible, dumb, dingy, clout chasing, nasty, rat ass bitch. Now I see why they were in the comments of the other video saying that she has no accountability. And she's being enabled by all of these bloggers. Bloggers who, for the clouts and the clicks, continue to support her when she's wrong. Supporting someone through hard times is never a crime. But supporting someone's wrong is an injustice to that child. You bitches supporting this foul ass behavior. Bro, I'm listening to Bino. Know a little bit about Bino music. I don't know too much about him, except that bro's supposed to be or claim Pueblo bishops. I don't know his standing with the Pueblos. I haven't even inquired, but I might have to do that to give some kind of credibility or credence to his character and whether or not he would play or lie about this type of shit, right? He said that the baby fell off the bed and he had to tell Chrisean to pick the baby up. And she said, oh, he's strong. He's strong, so why wouldn't you pick him up to check him? Is it because you have resentment towards his father? You hate him because you see his father through him? Is this your sick ass way of punishing the baby for the treatment or whatever disagreements you have with the father? See, I know about that type of neglect, that type of hate that passes on from the father to the child. This shit must be spoken on. This bitch must be held accountable. Messy Mods, shout out to them for the content. It looks like Bino just revealed the real reason he allegedly left Chrisean. He made several claims about how Chrisean Jr. is being treated, saying he feels like she's trying to let Jr. get hurt by accident after seeing him fall off the bed and not helping him up. Bino also claimed that she only feeds Jr. milk and says he doesn't like it whenever he suggests giving the child real food. On top of that, he mentioned Junior still can't walk, but believes if Chrisean took him to therapy like he's supposed to, he'd be able to by now. Thoughts? I know for a fact that sometimes women, especially single mothers who are doing it all, they're neglecting because they prioritize and necessitate. It takes money to feed and house these children. And when they're alone, the child gets neglected. I've dealt with a child who has special needs. I made sure that while the child's mother was at work, doing what she was doing, thankfully, I didn't work, a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I had other entrepreneurial endeavors going on. You know what I'm saying? At the time. And she was born with defective feet. You know what I'm saying? So the mom didn't have the time between school and work to help that child. And I utilized it because I love that child like my own. I accepted that child when I got into that woman's life. And so I had her put her in the walker so that her feet could strengthen up, even with the deformity. You know what I'm saying? And later on, the child would grow up to get a surgery to correct the abnormal growth of the foot and the curve and all of this stuff. But I helped that little baby walk. Money isn't going to make that go away. Neglect is only going to worsen and prolong these type of disabilities. And the fact that Blueface said the same thing, I've been gone for 2 years and Junior still don't talk and he still can't walk. I think Chrisean Jr. is 3 years old almost, if not 3. The development of this child has been stunning. While she's talking about the child is clouded up, bitch, fuck the clout. Why this child isn't able to walk yet? Why haven't you took it to the doctor and see what's going on? Why are you only feeding the baby milk at 2.5, 3 years old? Not only is this child's development stunning, not only is this child needs being neglected, I believe that her mental growth, her emotional and spiritual growth has been stunted along the way. Because no parent in their right mind will watch their baby fall off the bed and not pick them up. You got somebody who cared enough about you and this child, the innocence in this child, to care, to buy clothes, to try to stand them up, to do what I did to a child that I raised that wasn't mine, that I would do to any child that was around me. Have that kind of care. And you mean to tell me the mother doesn't see the necessity of that? And any one of you bitches who deny that, who want to live in a fantasy world, in a false sense of reality, shame on you. We can't have black excellence without accountability. We can't have black excellence without strengthening and holding our women up to the highest regard. And that all starts with accountability. We finna get to the next video, man. That shit triggered me. That shit really just triggered me, bro. This shit personal now. Fuck Whack 100. And that's why she talk about she wished her son wasn't born. This is crazy, bro. And we ain't even got to the abuse that the substance abuse problems that she had from the beginning. Let's get to this. Man, my heart beating like this right now, bro. Carlissa responds to Chrisean Rock. Chrisean saying she wished he wasn't here, hurt my son dearly, and proves she doesn't care no more about him today than she did drinking and smoking while pregnant. Let's go. My son knows I'm a great mother. That's why he had me with the kid. Hold on. Let me get back over here. Her saying she wished, okay, that was Carlissa saying that her saying she wished her Junior wasn't here hurt my son dearly. It hurt Blueface. But it also proved to me that she doesn't care any more about him today than she did when she was drinking and smoking while pregnant. I'm praying for her and the baby and hoping one day things get better so that we can show them the love we are now showing each other. Damn. They've been villainizing Carlissa, and I don't know much about. I'm new to this whole thing. I do know she's strange, the way she obsesses over her son, but a mother is supposed to support and love her son. Maybe she overdo it, in my opinion, just from what I've seen, but I'm not privy to their relationship or their history together. Carlissa tells the Shade Room if she really thought we were evil, why would she leave him in my car and leave and go with my son? Right? So she's saying that she's villainizing her and Blueface. Then why would she go with Blueface? And why would she leave Junior with Carlissa? I'm thinking she's deflecting from her own shortcomings. Carlissa, I have apologized for anything I said. The only thing I ever say was he looked slow, like me at the time. I did not know there were actual disabilities. We love him, and we are more than happy that he is here. And I appreciate that responsibility, Carlissa. Sometimes we say harmful things out of worry and blame people, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's enough blame to go around for everyone, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that you at least acknowledge an apology because you realize what you said was harmful and did more harm lets me know that you might be coming from a place of love as opposed to a place of hate or evil. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get rid of that one and get to the next thing. This one was nasty. This nasty bitch. Look what this bitch just did to her son, bro.
I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty.
She wipes her nose, sniffles her nose, wipes it, the snot up, and then wipes it on her son's hair. That's a nasty bitch, bro. Disgusting. You don't do kids and treat kids like that. A predator of kids deserves no forgiveness, bro. Let's get to the next video. So this is going around now. I don't know the authenticity of this or what actually is going on, but what they're saying is going on is that Blueface and his family snuck a DNA.
Ready to go play. I need you to wake up though, man. We about to throw you in the.
They said Blueface dad swabbed DNA from Chrisean Jr.
Playpen.
That nigga been doing that all day. He don't even do that.
Oh, you happy today?
Nigga, now he know his daddy home.
You happy today? Ready to go play? I need you to wake up though, man. We about to throw you in the playpen.
The way 200 flat tires.
Playpen.
I don't know if that's what's going on there. That looked kind of shady. But maybe they know what they're talking about, or maybe they just don't have no credibility and just put it up there for clicks and views. A lot of people, it appears to me, is utilizing this child for clicks and views, bro, and monetary gain, and not showing enough love and care about his condition. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Blueface. While all of this is going on, this is what Blueface is concerned about, right?
I will fuck your wife, nigga. I will fuck your wife, nigga. On camera, we can film it for sure. I get my percentage. You know what I mean? But it's just me and your wife. No other dicks.
Results for Roku.
I don't want to see a little pink dick, man. I don't want to. Come on, man.
So this is what Blueface is on. Now, we're going to end up getting back to Chrisean. Now, here's the dude from Blackstone. And I pray this kid get his mind right.
Talking stupid on BPS. Look, ain't no nigga could play with me on Black P Stone Nation, nigga. I make shit shake on JS, nigga. I don't even know what's wrong with people on Black P Stone. I'm not young, nigga. I call Blitz, nigga. On Blackstone, I get your block beat the fuck down. This bitch playing with me on the Red Homies, nigga. Like I'm not like that, nigga. Nigga on Black P Stone Nation, nigga. Try any of the goofy shit you want to try.
My baby dad, Ray, be on the way too. So Chrisean gave Blueface her new boyfriend ex-mama's address. She definitely the type you can't trust. You playing too much. You saying too much. So she's disrespected the Crips. We're going to get to that also. Now she's antagonizing her ex-boyfriend, emotions involved, and gave Blueface this young nigga from Blackstone's mama address. Now, this is no longer no gangbanging shit at this point. This some dick and pussy shit that's over and is only inflamed because these two the sets both of these two dudes is claiming already are ops. You know what I'm saying? And now he talking about blowing blocks up on social media. The Hoovers got an indictment. The 6-0s got an indictment. The Pablos have been indicted. I think they had 2 indictments. The Blackstones have already had a couple of Operation Stone Cold. And now you got this active gangbanger talking about he calls shots and he'll get the block ball. Bro, this is crazy. This is the reaction that the feds were trying to get. Is Chrisean working and is Blueface working with CS2 back in the feds? Oh, man. Agent provocateurs, bro. Shout out to all my Blackstones. All is well. Peace to the 5. You know what I'm saying? Black Peace Stone Nation, man. I hope, rest in peace to Bebop. I hope that the leadership over there still has a reign and can ring in the reins of these YNs before they get their whole community indicted. People who got nothing to do with Chrisean Rock, who got nothing to do with this dude, other than they grew up and defend and protect the same community under the name of Black Peace Stone Nation. And they get caught up if they do any other criminal activity because this starts investigations. They're targeted for RICO and racketeering indictments with gang allegations, CCE, continual criminal enterprises. Don't fall for it, bro. Schoolyards. I hope y'all not allowing these weirdos to inflame a gang war that's going to have severe federal consequences. I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemy. I definitely don't wish jail on one of our closest allies, the Black Peace Stone Nation, the Rollin 20 Bloods. I hope that y'all YNs, y'all pride yourself on never listening and doing what the fuck you want to do. Moving without structure. Willy-nilly. That's your biggest weakness. You brag about it and believe it's your strength. That's your biggest weakness. The Blackstones in Chicago were militants. The Blackstones in Chicago were targeted by COINTELPRO when they were trying to assassinate and tear down the power structure built by Fred Hampton and the Black Panthers. They put them at odds. Watch Judas and the Black Messiah and the meeting between the Blackstone Rangers in Chicago and the Black Panthers and the tension. Come to find out that tension was created on behalf of J. Edgar Hoover and counterintelligence program. This is the modern counterintelligence program. All of these gang hoods who have remnants of structure are being targeted and weakened. You guys are the last resistance who don't care about the rule of law in this country, because we understand Jim Crow was once the law. Slavery was once the law. The crack law and all kind of other injustices, redlining, are all legal that targeted and tore down our community. Counterintelligence program was able to function within the law by those who's supposed to uphold the law. Those injustices keep us mentally understanding who our enemy really is. They always put a William O'Neill. They always put a Chrisean Rock. They always put a Blueface in the mix. They always put a CS2 back, an agent provocateur, to inflame beef, divide and conquer the communities, make sure they destroy any attempts at peace. I remember a year ago in LA, YG and the Pirus did the peace walk. We interviewed my guys from Trouble who talked about they didn't want peace, but it was time to have an understanding to end unnecessary violence. Now I look at Spiderloaf, who we know gave information to Reggie Wright. And check out that content on Reggie Wright I put out. It's only going to get deeper. I look at Anne Hefe, who knew 600 from Seattle. 600 supposed to help him. And the people are saying that 600 has something to do with that indictment or the people in that indictment in Seattle. The Crip cop, Christopher Love boys. He's always laughing at CS2 Back's jokes. He comes off as compromised from the get-go. And Munchie B caught up in there. Now all Munchie B, Spider, Young and Hefe, all implicating each other in criminal behavior. Implicating Nina Boy in criminal behavior. Munchie and Young and Hefe, both no jumper workers, accused Spider Lope of a conspiracy to commit murder on 9-7 East Coasts. Munchie B, this big B team, and that ain't B team, bro. You losing yourself. You lost in the sauce with that one, bro. Young and Hefe even murmuring that publicly. It's crazy. Spider Lope, I'll cut you off because you were implicating Munchie B in getting in your car, committing a felony. And months later, after I cut you off, Munchie B is later arrested and caught with a pistol. It's like giving the police a heads up on a blind nigga carrying a pistol. All of this internet shit is easy to get lost into the mix of all the mudslinging. But what you ain't gonna mix me in with is no police activity or implicating someone in crimes that they haven't committed or that they have committed unless they've been convicted of it. Shout out to the Black Zones. Shout out to the schoolyards. Money is the root of all evil. Don't allow a Chrisean Rock. Don't allow a Blueface, a Whack 100. A-Trey Gangsters don't allow the Young and Hefe. IFs don't allow Munchie B and their actions online to involve y'all in some kind of gang war, which is going to result in mass indictments throughout Los Angeles. If they don't know how to conduct themselves respectfully and keep respect without implicating people in crimes, then they shouldn't be the ones on the internet voicing their opinion about politics and or speaking on behalf of and as a representative of the sets that they claim. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. If I implicated some brims in some crimes, I deserve to get put off the motherfucking set unless we've already passed the statutes of limitations. Unless we've all agreed it's cool to talk about that. There's an oath and a pledge that motherfuckers made when they was young. A lot of people never meant it. You know what I'm saying? Some people it's on them and it's not in them because it was embedded and you were molded with this in you. Some people still live that even though they're not gang sliding through other sets anymore. They're not taking field trips, stalking, and predators of rival gangs anymore. They still maintain that same code of ethics that they pledged to when they were young because it's a part of them. I'm starting to see that now that people feel a little bit more comfortable accepting rats, hanging with rats, befriending rats without repercussions, without regulators, consistently regulating that kind of fuck shit. That they lost themselves and they're true, who they truly are, begins to show and we watching it. The whole circus on YouTube. no structure. When I look at these niggas, I don't see a black local organization overcoming discrimination. I don't see a powerful, indestructible rulers of the universe. I don't see a California revolution in progress. But when you look at Duse M, there's nothing else that you can see. You might see some comedy. You might see some anger. You might see some intellectualism. But you're never going to see nothing that goes against the proper representation of Black revolutionary independent militant soldier. Because even though I'm not taking field trips at this old age, even though I'm not patrolling the set on handlebars every morning I wake up, just because I'm not ironing up my khakis with a super crease and ironing up my red flag to make sure it's in the right side of my khakis every day, looking for Crips every day. Not a Harlem, not a 40, not a 60, a Crip every day. Doesn't mean that I distance myself from the code of ethics, or that I no longer believe in upholding that code of ethics that I took back then. Seems a lot of these dudes on the internet lost their way. They don't like me. None of them like me. One thing for sure, whatever come with it, y'all gonna respect it, because I'm gonna die respecting. You niggas is living without it. Let's get back to the next video, man. Oh, my bad.
There is no disability. The only disability is her.
Huh.
She's not how can I say this? She's not like into it enough. You know what I mean? So the things you normally do with kids, and you know how they start off walking and talking, it's a build up to that, and it takes a lot of you walking and talking to them.
Okay.
And that's where she's like not doing enough at.
All right, because a lot of people
he can see, he can stand.
Okay.
He can move. He's very agile. He's very mobile.
He talks.
He doesn't talk. He makes noises and stuff. You know, you can tell like if you put the time into it, it'll happen. But if you don't, it's not gonna happen for any baby. And like if you have a baby and you leave him in the stroller all day, or you just leave him, you're not as intuitive and tender. You're not putting on these kid shows and things for him to see and hear kids, and any child's gonna be behind.
Right, because people think it's fetal alcohol syndrome,
No,
FAS.
he doesn't have any of that.
He doesn't have that.
He had a hernia at the bottom of his balls,
right?
Which obviously messed with his mobility early on.
Yeah,
you know, but that got taken care of. So that's the only thing I could say that would need that would slow his mobility down. You know, if he's had something that he can't sit down properly, he can't, you know, for XYZ amount of time.
The child is born, and you know, when you look at the pictures and the videos, it somewhat appears that there's some disability going on. Is that true?
You know what? There is no disability. The only disability is her.
Huh.
She's not how can I say this? She's not like into it enough. You know what I mean? So the things you normally do with kids, and you know how they start off walking and talking, it's a build up to that, and it takes a lot of you walking and talking to them.
Okay.
And that's where she's like not doing enough at.
All right, because a lot of people
he can
think
see, he can stand.
Okay.
He can move. He's very agile. He's very mobile.
He talks.
He doesn't talk. He makes noises and stuff. You know, you can tell like if you put the time into it, it'll happen. But if you
Right.
don't, it's not gonna happen for any baby, gang. Like if you have a baby and you leave him in the stroller all day, or you just leave him, you're not as intuitive and tender. You're not putting on these kid shows and things for him to see and hear kids, and any child's gonna be behind.
Right, because people think it's fetal alcohol syndrome,
No,
FAS.
he doesn't have any of that.
He doesn't
man.
have that.
He had a hernia at the bottom of his balls,
right?
Which obviously messed with his mobility early on.
Yeah,
you know, but that got taken care of. So that's the only thing I could say that would need that would slow his mobility down. You know, if he's had something that he can't sit down properly, he can't, you know, for XYZ amount of time.
The child is born, and
so he initially had a hernia. So I now I'm understanding what slowed down his mobility, his ability. He said he can't stand. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm understanding that him not talking, him not being in the stroller, her not investing time and keeping him in the walker so that he can learn and strengthen his legs and be accustomed to holding up his weight and wanting to evolve. That stunting his evolution. Chrisean Rock is being accused of the reason Junior is struggling developmentally. In a new clip, he claims the issues are on her. I think it's enough about pointing fingers. It's clearly she lacks that kind of compassion when she didn't pick him up. She lacks that type of investment into the next generation. That our people is so fucked up. You're supposed to invest your time and money when you have a child in pushing your child forward into them. Our women are so selfish. Our people are so lost, bro. Women like this are so selfish. They make it about them and not about that child. I just got a little bit of optimism when he's saying that it was a hernia that helped to stunt his growth as far as walking. But he can't stand up. So eventually he will do it. But it's going to take Blueface and Chrisean and the mother and the grandmother and the aunties and the cousins to spend time with them, hold them up, show them that love, nurture them, nurture that development. You know what I'm saying? Out of all of this shit, that was the best thing that I took up out of it. Her holding some of the blame, definitely. But Blueface, it take two to make a child. And you put yourself in a position where you left her as the single mother. You got to own some of that. The same way I got to own my son dealing with abandonment issues, my son dealing with depression, because I put myself in a position that took him away. So where she is responsible for it because she was there and not providing and investing that time and love and care towards the development of her son walking, of her son talking to him regularly. So, and hey, boo boo, hey, baby, hey, mama, love you. Say, mama, it takes that. And she obviously hasn't invested enough of that to get that kind of response and development. But you can't just point it at her because you also are part of the blame. People argue she should be arrested. Maybe we're finna get to this alcohol abuse and marijuana abuse, substance abuse while she was pregnant. And we're going to talk about that. But it's not just her. People saying she should be arrested for that. We're going to make the chat. That's what the question going to be. should she be arrested for child neglect. And now that Blueface is home, hopefully he's able to correct some of those developmental issues and get this kid on course before he gets the Head Start. Junior on course before he gets the Head Start. I'll be right back, man. I need to So we back with it, man. So the fact that he's blaming her, I definitely believe he's on point with that. But I just believe that he's neglected to add his negligence by taking himself out of that position. If Duse M has to accept where he was a bad father and own up to that, you won't never fix a problem until you recognize a problem exists. And that is where Blueface's problem was part of the problem at. Absent. You know what I'm saying? Now, did he intentionally want to get caught with the blamer or go to the pen? No, I get that. I know what you signed up for. You know what you signed up for, and that come with it. But you can't play like you're the model father and you're a gangbanger. The two aren't even congruent with each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get up off of that one. You know what I'm saying? And let me see. We can get rid of that one and pull up the next one. What's this? CS2 Back speaks on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear what CS2 Back is saying. It says Chrisean drank Hennessy.
Videos of this.
Smoked.
There's videos of
Turned
this.
up big Henny bottles.
Right. And because of that, the baby has come out disabled. And I think that every day it just hurts her to realize that she's the reason this happened. Her actions. She could not abstain. You know, like I've gone through pregnancies with women. You know, I remember, you know, this one woman I went through a pregnancy with, like, she's like, you know, I remember we met with a doctor and she's like, oh, you know, I heard you could drink you know, 1 glass of wine a day. That's okay. And the doctor was like, why take the risk? Why?
Yeah.
There's things we can't control in a pregnancy. You drinking, we can't control. So why take the risk of drinking at all? And she's like, okay, cool. Stop drinking. That was it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you can't.
It's one of those things where if you.
I don't like Vlad, but you can't beat up the messenger when they come with a good message, man, and it resonates.
They're drinking, smoking, drugs, fighting.
Yeah.
Not sleeping.
Yeah.
Not taking your
prenatals or postnatals. Yeah.
Not going to your checkups.
All that, man. It's sad. It's sad. I know. I think personally what we're seeing right now is someone who's dealing with the trauma of their own actions. Because remember, she was like, yeah, you know, look, everyone that talked about my baby, they're dead or in jail. They're dead or in jail. Everyone talks about my baby. But that takes away your role in what happened to your baby. You want to blame everyone else.
I would like to see the baby get some treatment, some therapy.
Yeah.
That way you're giving the baby a shot.
Yeah.
At, you know what I'm saying? Bouncing back.
Yeah. She knew while she was pregnant that she was drinking, smoking, and doing whatever else.
People kept recording her.
There's videos of this.
There is videos of it. People are saying she should be charged for endangering that poor kid. I wouldn't even pump gas while pregnant. She also pushed the baby out knowing she had an STD. Instead of getting a C-section like the doctor told her to do. Oh, that's a nasty bitch, bro. One of the biggest indicators that the mother was alcoholic is if the baby's eyes are more than 2 fingers apart. Oh, wow. That's one of the first things I noticed about him. Poor baby. Damn, I never knew that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know. But, let's go ahead and get to the next video, man. I'm trying to get through all of this. You know what I'm saying? So that y'all can see some of it. That's the boy from the gangbanger that looks like he's trying to feed to To the indictment.
No, none of that. On BPS, my name's CK for a reason. Red homies, nigga. On BPS, and I earn my CK, nigga. JSB, nigga. Been doing this shit since I was 10 years old. Fuck wrong with people, nigga. On Black Peace Stone, nigga. Fuck JS, nigga. This bitch go play with me with her baby daddy, nigga. Fuck blood, nigga. Red homies, nigga. I'm like that, nigga. Nah, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Talk about some stupid shit. On the jet, nigga. Fuck.
We're gonna let it play one more time.
Man, I don't even care about that. Y'all talk about the wrong shit. I'm talking about a motherfucker playing with me, nigga. On peace, I don't play no games with no bitch. Fuck. JSB, nigga, I'm on one thing. Y'all keep saying this not her, this not her. On BPS, it's her. It's that bitch, nigga. On Black Peace, I don't know who the fuck she think I am. On Jungle, nigga. She be on some godly shit, then the next minute she on some, oh, my baby daddy. On BPS, yeah. Call your baby daddy. On Blackstone, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with people, nigga? She thought throwing her baby daddy up in my face, I was gonna move. On Peace Stone, nigga, I don't move nowhere for no nigga. On Black Peace Stone, nigga. I'm him, not them. Fuck. Nah. Talk about the wrong shit. When I wake up to stupid shit, on Black Peace Stone, nigga, it's that. It ain't no nothing other, nothing. On the real homies, nigga. I want a nigga to come right here where I'm at. Fuck. Listen. Y'all say y'all been trying to tell whoop. Nigga, y'all can't tell me nothing on Jungle. When a motherfucker play where my kids be at and whoop, her baby daddy, this and that, it's only gonna go one place, and that's up there on BPS. Better ask my homies, nigga, how I am, nigga, on the red homies. I don't play no games, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I don't got no son. First of all, can't poison shit. Her baby daddy, nigga, on BPS, nigga, fuck scraps, nigga, on Blackstone, nigga. That's the thing, nigga, I'm from Blackstone, I don't give a fuck about no scrap, nigga, no crab, no none of that. On BPS, my name's CK for a reason. Red homies, nigga, on BPS, and I earn my CK, nigga. JSB, nigga, been doing this shit.
So now he just gonna let it be known everything he with, knowing the police is all on the internet, crashing out, and this bitch got all the shit going. If you read the comments, Whack 100 made a comment saying, nigga, whatever you did with the bitch, doing with the bitch, you're gonna do with the bitch. We ain't got nothing to do with that bitch. She ain't told us nothing. The bitch is playing games. So it sounds like Chrisean Rock might be working. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean that Blueface ain't, but they claiming they got nothing to do with the bullshit gang war. The bitch act like she trying to get started, pitting known rivals against each other in the midst of some dick and pussy shit. This is dangerous, bro. Let's go to the next video, man. You know what I'm saying? So this was Chrisean Rock. Shout out to Flawlessly BBW. You know what I'm saying? She got the content. And I think it's, let me see. I don't want to play the other shit yet.
So here we go. We're going to talk about it. Let's go. Chrisean Rock, as you can see by the title, is definitely pregnant.
No. That is it.
She is definitely motherfucking pregnant, and I am just not saying congratulations, first of all, because hold on. Oh my God. What is happening right now? I felt like I was in a trance. When I woke up out of my sleep and I woke up to this news, I was like, absolutely no, ma'am, motherfucking not. And I could really give a about the rock toss because I already know y'all gonna come in these comment section upset and all talking about, oh my God, this baby just might change her life. This would be the best thing. Listen.
Mind your business. Mind your business, bitch.
Period. Because I said what I said, and I'm not going to double back on it. I have always felt a certain type of way when it came to her talking about these abortions that she's had with Blueface. Said she had 3 abortions. Her friend said she had more. That is pretty much irrelevant because now she is deciding that she wants to keep this child, and she is stating that this is Blueface baby.
Oh, Lord. Again. Again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old.
Literally. Now, before I read these tweets that started this show, Lord Jesus, I cannot. I'm telling y'all, I really was like contemplating, should I talk about this? Because this is really like, I'm not shocked about it. But at the same time, the fact that Blueface is literally denying this girl's baby, expected coming from him, period. Now, what I will say is I am a mother, and I know at one point when I had my son, it definitely changed my life. It definitely changed a few ways. It took me to have my second child to really shift gears on how I handle certain situations. However, different people, different cases. Now, a lot of people do feel like a baby is going to always be the one thing that change a person. Y'all forget a very large percentage of women are not built to be mothers out here and are deadbeats and has gotten their children taken away from them because they have not changed their ways. I don't know if y'all have been watching what I've been watching. I'm pretty sure you all do because she definitely has so much clout. Not even your A-list celebrity that you know who have millions of followers don't even reach this amount of people to watch their live at one time. So she definitely has a lot of impact on this social media. People are definitely very shocked that this girl is pregnant. I am very disappointed because if you guys haven't seen Sharp interview, she literally went viral for going crazy having a 10-year-old temper tantrum because she was not invited back into the interview to sit next to Blueface because she basically got upset because Blueface was gaslighting her, talking about the situation when she cracked him upside his head with a glass cup. She also said that he was the one who hit her first, but she was not being calm. She was definitely drunk, and she definitely was upset because she didn't want to talk about it. Well, let's say they both was lit because they always drinking when they're around each other, literally all the time. It's like they cannot coexist with each other without drugs and alcohol. Anywho, I noticed a lot of people was definitely feeling sorry for Chrisean Rock because of that temper tantrum that she had and said that Blueface always gaslight her and he knows how she is. But what I really wanted to say about this situation before we even talk about this pregnancy, there are way too many people, far too many people who constantly do not hold this girl accountable for her actions. All right. It's both of them that took place into this whole situation.
That's right. The same way I was talking about accountability for Blueface, there's too many of you weird ass, emotional, feminist driven bitches out here that will not hold her accountable. You won't hold her accountable. You motherfuckers enable that toxic, destructive, self-destructive behavior. And that's going to only do her, handicap her, and do her more of an injustice in the future. This sister said, I'm glad one of the sisters had the goals and was fixed on reality enough to do so. Let's go.
We all know that they were in a toxic situation. We all know that they do not belong together. She knows that she shouldn't be with him. She knows he ain't shit. She knows that he is disrespectful. She knows that she deserves deserves better. The real problem here, and the point is, she don't want to do better. She don't want better. She does not want to leave this man. It's clear that she does not want to leave this man. Even though they both said that they're both single, they have said this before and they have double backed and went back and forth with each other. She literally got on live and said, you doing all of this for clout when you'll be right back trying to eat my A. Come on, let's make it make sense here. The point of the matter is, Chrisean Rock had no business coming to an establishment, a business, because Bro Jumper Podcast is a well-known podcast and it is a business. You went to their establishment, you was upset, you didn't like what was said, you didn't like the questions that were asked, you did not like his response. So because of that, you got a little aggressive. He did not want you touching on him. Whether you touch on him all the time, he didn't feel like being touched. This time he got up and walked away. He said, it's either you going to do this interview or I'm going to do this interview, because he already know it can get physical. Just because she's known of going crazy, flipping out, breaking things does not mean that it's okay. If she cannot control her anger, then she needs to get mental help to evaluate what type of medication that she may need, because kicking people's TVs and breaking it, she needs to be held accountable. You can't go around breaking people's things. You already put a hole in that wall. You go to other people's podcasts being upset, being rude. It's like, girl, this is not how you act. And then you get upset because people ask you questions for things that you put out on social media. Let's really talk about it. I mean, enough is enough, okay? When you go to a podcast, people are going to ask you questions. You were booked. They paying you. You have to come there. You have to answer these questions. You knew what you was up against. And don't nobody sit here and come in the comment section saying, well, Blueface be knowing. So what? She knows that's how he is. This is not the first time that she got upset with him saying something stupid. This is who he is. He been this way. And only she can change it by actually dropping him.
Call your mama, period.
And unfortunately, I do not have any remorse or any feeling sorry in my bone. I'm genuinely concerned. Enough of this pointing the finger, blaming, placing the blame on other people. When you decided that you wanted to be in the limelight, you wanted to have a certain amount of clout, you wanted to be famous. This is what happens when you are in a toxic relationship and people know nothing but you fighting, you being upset, having temper tantrums, all types of things. Now, excuse me if I'm not happy and excited for this news of her being pregnant. I literally wonder who made it up and said that babies fix the situation, because that's definitely not the case. And considering the fact that Blueface's birthday was yesterday, she allegedly said that she found out that she was pregnant on his birthday. I feel like that was
cap.
Literally, because when she was on the Sharp Tank interview, she kept saying that she don't know that if she's pregnant or not. She don't know if it's her period or her. She always had that in the back of her head. I'm pretty sure she knew that she was pregnant, and she probably was waiting for his birthday so that way she could drop the news. Now, I want to play a clip of the Sharp Tank when he asked her if she was okay, and the moment that she said it could be her being pregnant and stuff like that. So y'all already know I make my reservations. Y'all know we're going to definitely talk about it. Take a look.
Great. I'm doing
You
great.
okay? She was a little teary-eyed a little bit earlier. I was.
Yeah.
What's going on? What happened?
What's going
I
on?
just emotional. I don't know if it's my period or am I pregnant. I don't know.
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so stupid. This make you look so stupid.
Literally, now, one of the things that I did not like about this podcast is because I felt like Sharp and the female was definitely fake as to Chrisean Rock, period. Okay. I think that they knew that she is clout and they wanted her on the show because he didn't even stop the cameras. He basically was like, we're going to keep all of this. Let it keep going. It is what it is. Let it keep going, because obviously it definitely went viral and it did what it needed to do, because he got a lot of views from seeing the actual interview with Blueface and Chrisean. Whether it was negative or not, it definitely blew the way he thought it would. But I really was alarmed when she dead said, I'm drunk. And he also asked, well, what's wrong with you? She was like, nothing. I just think that I could be pregnant or it could be my period. So sis, you feel like you knew in the back of your head that you could or you might be pregnant, but you still drunk. You still drinking. This is one of the reasons why I don't understand why y'all don't think that this is alarming. But let's get back to this interview. The woman on the podcast told
So they
Chrisean
calling her
Rock
out for
that
drinking, knowing she could be pregnant.
You're gonna get your flowers today.
You're one of those.
And that's clearly a rock.
So this sister is holding Chrisean Rock because she's saying you knowing that your period didn't come and it's a possibility you pregnant and you still drinking. So why do these dumb bitches act like they're going to defend her on social media and it's beyond or she's above ever drinking while she's pregnant? And then we finna show video of her smoking while she's pregnant. This is the toxic bitch that I would pray my son stay the fuck away from. A woman can help support her man and be his support system, and he'll be able, like, made from the rib of the man, so that skeletal system, that them ribs and bones hold you up to reach your highest potential. Or they could hold you back and keep you down here at the bottom of the barrel. This is the bottom of the barrel. Chrisean Rock and the bitches that support her wrongs. Not support her, but support her even when she wrong. Let's go.
Like, what are you talking about? What the no disrespect? I really loved Chrisean Rock energy. I see so much potential in the girl. Y'all know I don't like to be biased over there. I pick no sides. But let's keep it real. What did she dominate? Like, if you're a fan, just say that, sis. If you're a fan of the toxic that she's done all 2022, the stupid decisions, the domestic violence, the fighting, the abortions, the court appearances, the pointless tattoo, the missing tooth challenge, influencing the young girls to stay in toxic relationships and trying to convince them that this circus that you're in is normal and this is regular-ish. If that is dominating 2022, then Jehovah needs to walk the earth right now and start taking control of this world, because I am tired of the enemy taking over. What this is sad. And it's not okay. I get that y'all want to do things for views, and I get that you guys want to make that money and you want to try to be nice so that person can stay there and answer them questions. But if that was me, the interviewer, I'm going to keep it real, and I'm going to tell her how beautiful she is, how much she works. Tell her, don't you ever let that man call you a B, and you need to get out of that situation. And that's what I would have told her. I would have told her more motivational things and would have told Blueface that he needs to seek help as well, because he's sitting in a toxic relationships, enabling this girl, collecting money, profiting from this damaged person, because even though she is not as slow as everybody thinks she is, she definitely got issues, because no person in their right mind would allow someone to do them the way that she is being done or do the things that she has done. Period. Let's normalize holding people accountable for their actions. Let's normalize keeping it real and showing support, because she could have kept it real and showed support rather than at the end when Chrisean Rock left, taking Blueface's side and trying to front like, no, I didn't say that. I seen that. No, Chrisean Rock needs help, point blank, period. But let's get straight into these tweets. Now, after she dropped that video, which I'm about to play in a minute, she said, "Happy birthday, baby daddy, big blessings." What did you just say? All right, click. Let's get straight into this video when she went to the hospital and was super excited about this journey, alleged journey of her being pregnant. Her posting up them 3 pregnancy tests that say pregnant and say, "I hope I hear 3 heartbeats." Listen, take a look.
Oh, sorry. Everybody just start looking at me. Okay. When you pregnant, do you hear a heartbeat, or it'd be too early to hear one?
Hold on 1 second. I'll come talk in 1 second.
Okay. Because I hope I hear 3.
What? Child. Anyway, so
emotions are crazy. They just took my blood pressure and stuff like that. And the only reason I feel like I'm so overwhelmed right now is because I'm deciding to keep it, obviously.
Holy this spicy
Damu
chicken teriyaki bowl is giant.
Conversations. I just had a chicken teriyaki bowl, but it wasn't from there. Let's go.
Bang. Family. And we're gonna have the big baby shower. Oh. So yeah, pray for me. What's up? And then yeah, we're gonna do this ultrasound. Hopefully, it's 3 heartbeats. Please, I want 3 kids. All right, 2. I want either twins or triplets. Fun fact.
God have mercy upon us.
Because that's how many I killed.
Oh my God, corny, lame, boo, tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
And the fact that she said that so freely and thought that was cute is just like, it's given.
Insane.
I mean, literally, y'all have to understand that this is just not okay. Like, for you to brag, one thing about it is you can do what you want with your body, but to brag about babies that you were pregnant with and that you decided to kill is not okay. And that's just my opinion. But anywho, Blueface says after that, it said to answer y'all questions, yes, me and Rock tried. Really, it wasn't giving. Before she announces she's pregnant with somebody else's child, not mine.
You are a loser. Simple. Accept it. Move on.
Now, for him to just automatically say, that's not my baby, X, Y, and Z, I thought that was super disrespectful, considering the fact that you definitely live with this girl. You got her in your bed. Y'all sleep with each other every night, and all of a sudden you just going to say it's not my baby. And now he's stating that Rock has had encounters with 10 different men in the last year. Until I see a DNA test, then it's not mine.
Let me tell you something. You low down, dirty, stanky, crusty, low butt ass.
He then says, I know y'all thought she was all about me. Me too. Laugh out loud. But the facts are the facts. Being my BM would be a blessing. He then says she must be currently drinking while pregnant. That's a red flag.
What? Wow.
Well, Click, it definitely
there
looked
it
like
goes.
Blueface was not lying. She definitely was at a club. Now, how you announce to the world that you are pregnant and you're in a club partying, drinking on a Henny bottle?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
But everybody talking about she's going to be the best mom. This baby going to humble her. She not even willing to put the Henny bottle down for the pregnancy. You just told the world that you so excited. Something ain't right about this. And I ain't going to lie to y'all. A lot of people are saying she's allegedly lying about this pregnancy. They believe that it could be a publicity stunt. I wouldn't be shocked or surprised if she is doing this for some more clout. She has done a lot of for clout. But I just think
She
to
definitely
myself,
a
what
clout
else can
chaser.
Chrisean Rock do to really
That's
ruffle
why
the
she
people's
went after
feathers?
Blueface
It's like,
in
girl,
the
you
first
done
place.
did the unthinkable. You done did
Trying to
something
live through his
crazy over and
shine.
over
This is
again.
nasty work.
Y'all, them together alone, have done so much where it's like, what else can you do? Like, if this is fake, this is just given.
Stop it. Get some help.
For real, because that's not cute. Anyways, Blueface said, in the name of Jesus, Lord, please, it's not a Blueface baby. And again,
He was praying it was his baby. I feel you, man.
now you guys can pause the video and read Chrisean Rock's response, but one thing she did say is, we broke up before knowing I was pregnant. I still ain't do nothing sexually with any dude. I'll be a dumb ass if I didn't know for certain. Promise you, I don't need a cent from you. Then when we do a DNA test and it's yours, just know I'll tell my children you died so you wouldn't have to excuse to be in the cold life. This my baby, and that's that.
You a lie. And you a cheat. And I don't want you. I don't want you.
I don't know, Click. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this situation, because it's definitely a show. Y'all know that's my favorite word. This
Yeah, that's definitely a shit show. I like that channel. I don't like she show got a whole bunch of men dressed as women and homosexuals disrespecting women. Flawlessly BBW. You just got to sub. We're gonna have to if it was a nigga, you just told Chrisean not to let no man call her a bitch. But then you got, it's okay for this feminized image of a man trying to be a woman to call a woman a bitch. That's kind of like real hypocritical. And but Flawlessly BBW got 85,000 subs. I guess other people enjoy your content as much as I did, minus all of that Rainbow Bright shit, right? So we talking about her drinking. We finna get into it right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to I think this Blueface mom. You know what I'm saying? Blueface mom calls her out for drinking while pregnant. Let's go.
Oh, them mother drank and smoked while they was pregnant. That's why they're so angry. Because who the fuck is angry? You supposed to be angry at them that did this. Not that's the reason why you don't find it to be angry is because you did it. Then y'all want to hop on here talking about I'm talking about my grandbaby. No, I'm talking about the trifling mammy. Now, please don't get me started because I done already repented. I don't want to have to keep repenting for the same 304. You feel me? Ain't now one of my son's girlfriends, neighbors, cousins, ain't none of my son's friends ever called me Carlissa. My son's dude friends don't even call me Carlissa. You know what they call me? Mama Blue, Miss Carlissa, Mama Jonathan. She ain't got now lick of respect. When I hear a 304 call me by my name and I got 2 on you, I wouldn't give a fuck if I was down there hoeing next to you. You supposed to call an old hoe miss, madam. You see, y'all ain't got no respect. That's what your problem is.
She out of
Why
pocket.
them ran out and left y'all?
Trying to exert her dominance.
I know y'all sticking together. The concubines stick together. I was a concubine before. I know what the concubines do.
Yo, Carlissa is a goddamn trip, bro. Every time I listen to her talk, she is a trip. Got the nerve to keep on talking about Chrisean.
Carlissa said she was a concubine.
And then she want to have Blueface diploma sitting in front of the camera, like, okay, like he graduated. Congratulations, like this lady is a fool. She got the nerve to talk about respect. So she's saying just because she's older than Chrisean, Chrisean just need to have respect. Like, nah, respect is not earned. Like, she can't be putting her 2 cents.
Respect is
into
earned.
her and Blueface relationship every day. Got to speak on everything, read the hate pages, get online, give your opinion, and expect y'all to have a good relationship. Like, she talking about all Blueface other exes called her Miss Carlissa or Mama Blue. Like, Chrisean call you by your name because she have no respect for you. If you stayed in your lane, didn't pick sides, just been a grandmother and a mother.
As a mother and a
everything will be all
grandmama,
good.
she's
Like,
supposed to pick sides.
everybody have kids. The kids get older, they start wilding, they start having their own adult life with their own adult problems. But as a parent, all you can do is just be there for your kids. If they need advice, if they need a safe place, that's all that as a parent you should do. But when you trying to get online and, oh, if I was her, I wouldn't do this and do that. Like, nah, you weird. That's why you got your face beat in the first place.
Definitely weird.
Chrisean don't got no respect for you. This lady is an idiot, like, for real. What y'all think about this, baby?
I do think she's weird. You know what I'm saying? But that was her also making that exact same claim about Chrisean drinking and smoking. Now here goes DJ Academic. Look.
It's like, and I'm like, nigga, they ain't no I'm like, FaceTime her. She's like smoking a joint. Full on pregnant.
While she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint.
Like,
and I said, aren't you? And she's like,
bro.
And I'm like, nigga, they ain't no I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like, no fucks given. You know what I mean?
No fucks
and now the
given.
child, people are saying potentially has birth defects and so forth. And she's telling people like, oh, shut up. Y'all don't know what you're talking about.
FaceTime her. She's like smoking a joint.
Nah. Academic said he FaceTime her and she's smoking a joint. Chrisean Rock's sister exposes her. She confronts her.
There you go. Okay, you gave me the week forgiving. That was a week apology. I shouldn't even have to apologize to you because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff. Why are you lying? There you go. You did pull up to your show drinking. There you gave me the bottle. There you go. Okay, you gave me the Hennessy bottle. There you go. There you go. You can't just not week forgiving. That was a week apology. I shouldn't even have to apologize to you because we all was drinking.
So is the sister clout chasing right there, or is she really voicing her concerns and calling her out face to face? Y'all let me know. This is Chrisean in the club, turned up, pregnant. At the club, alcohol, beer, weed, smoke, all of this shit through there. You pregnant on the top of the thing. And then they have what's called fetal alcohol syndrome, and they're trying to say that that's what Junior got, Chrisean Rock Jr. got, Chrisean Jr. got, you know what I'm saying? So here she goes smoking the weed. So for the dumb bitch who disrespected me and all of that, defending this foul ass bitch who over here smoking while she's pregnant. She's in the passenger seat with the blunt. Look, blunt in her hand. If you don't like the truth, there's something wrong with you. Blueface talk about Chrisean Rock falling off the thing while pregnant. This is all of the abuse and neglect that her immature Riri
At the
ass.
club, she fell.
Oh, she fell, yeah.
I just saw recently, maybe 2 days ago, she had a spill. Chrisean had a spill. She's pregnant with your child. She had a spill at the club. She fell.
Oh, she fell, yeah.
How,
Hey man, I don't know.
I was just gonna say, like,
personally, I don't think she should be in the club this late in the game. I don't think she.
I saw she was rolling up on IG Live with Glorilla.
It's not about the money. It's not about now. She just kind of lost in the hype of social media.
Well, I was gonna say, obviously, she's carrying your child. That's your child,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, how worried are you about the safety of the womb, the safety of the kid?
I can't worry until it's on my plate. You know,
Right.
It's in her belly. When she has it, I hope she wises up and like realize that every penny is not worth.
And then here's Blueface talking about he hoped that she don't drink, but his irresponsible ass contributed to it, telling her to take another drink.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Take another shot. But do you feel like what's the compatibility? Is it then? It's like I'm seeing two different people. So
Y'all see her take the bottle? So how y'all gonna say she didn't?
Take another shot. But do you feel like what's the compatibility? Is it then? It's like I'm seeing two different people. So
Take another shot. That shit is fucking disgusting, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna end the live on that disgusting tip. We got to do better in our community. Holding people accountable. Is they say it take a village to raise a child. A village. The lack of structure in our community is what the government always wanted. They wanted to destroy the Black family structure because that's our strength. They say it takes a village to raise a child. We could blame Chrisean and Blueface. It's enough blame to go around. It appears that kids' evolution and growth and development has been stunning. Alcoholism, psychological, physical abuse. In any event, the parents, the parents of Chrisean and Blueface, Clarissa, the aunties, this is when y'all earn that. This is where y'all step in and assist. Damu Kiwe Conversations.